If your Tinkercad download is failing with an error, freezing, or getting stuck at 0%, don't worry. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the most common fixes step by step so you can get your file exported successfully. This is especially helpful if you're working with a complex model, a high polygon import, or a design that seems fine on screen but refuses to download. And before we jump in, if this tutorial helps you out, please hit the like button and subscribe for more quick tech guides just like this. First, let's check whether your design is too complex for Tinkercad to export smoothly. If your model has a lot of tiny overlapping shapes, imported meshes, or a huge number of grouped objects, the export process can sometimes time out. A great first fix is to select your entire model and use Ungroup, then group it again. This forces Tinkercad to rebuild the geometry and can remove those hidden or ghost errors that stop the file from downloading properly. If your design is extremely detailed, try simplifying it by merging smaller objects into larger groups wherever possible. The fewer complicated intersections and tiny pieces you have, the easier it is for Tinkercad to process the file. Next, make sure hardware acceleration is turned on in your browser. If you're using Chrome or Edge, go into Settings, then System, and look for the option that says Use Hardware Acceleration when available. Turn that on if it isn't already, then fully restart your browser. This matters because Tinkercad relies on your computer's graphics processing to help handle the 3D export. If hardware acceleration is disabled, the download can hang, freeze, or fail at the very beginning. If that still doesn't solve it, try opening Tinkercad in an Incognito or private browsing window. On Chrome or Edge, you can do this with Ctrl, Shift, and N. If the download works there, that usually means one of your browser extensions is interfering with the export. Common culprits are ad blockers, dark mode extensions, privacy tools, or VPN-related add-ons. In that case, go back to your normal browser window and disable your extensions one by one until you find the one causing the issue. Another very effective fix is clearing your browser cache and cookies. Over time, saved site data can become corrupted and prevent Tinkercad from communicating properly with its export servers. Press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete, choose a recent time range like the last 24 hours, and make sure cookies and cached images and files are selected. Then clear the data and reload Tinkercad. This refreshes the session information and often fixes strange download problems immediately. If you're still having trouble, try exporting only part of the design instead of the whole project. Select a single shape or group, then use Export and choose the selected shape. This can help isolate whether one specific object is causing the issue. Also, if STL isn't working, try exporting in OBJ format instead. In some cases, OBJ can bypass a problem that affects the STL generator, and that simple format switch is all it takes to get your file downloaded. You should also check whether the issue is related to your internet connection or Autodesk servers. Sometimes the problem isn't your project at all, it's a service outage or maintenance window. You can check Autodesk's status page to see if Tinkercad export services are having issues. If you're using a VPN, turn it off temporarily because VPNs can interfere with cloud-based CAD downloads. And for a final network fix, you can flush your DNS cache by opening Command Prompt and typing ipconfig/flushdns. That clears outdated routing information and can help reconnect your browser to the correct servers. So to quickly recap, simplify your model, regroup complex geometry, turn on hardware acceleration, test in incognito mode, clear cache and cookies, try exporting a selected shape or different file type, and check your network or server status. One of those fixes usually solves the Tinkercad download error. If this video helped you get your file exported, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more easy software tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.